Right guys and girls, I'm Obsidian and welcome to 3305. This is where I take a look at the news and happenings in and around Elite Dangerous. This week, Frontier released a patch to repair a number of the bugs. All 4 phases of Bridging the Gap Interstellar Initiative get detailed, and some new weapons are on the way. Tuesday morning, on the 14th of May, a new patch is going to go live for Elite Dangerous containing a number of bug fixes. Now, this isn't by any means a massive patch, but it does fix a few outstanding problems. Most notable among these are the cockpit changes as well as the exploration changes. Now, for the cockpit, the cracking of the canopy is now going to happen on a new threshold, meaning that the cracks will now appear at the correct time. This is quite possibly connected to the change in numbers for canopy integrity. Now, by all accounts, canopy integrity is the same as it always has been. It's just that the numbers have changed, and that may have caused an impact on the way or the moment at which the canopy actually cracked. Now, the other fixes are exploration, specifically for the FSS. Now, there was a number of issues here causing problems for people, including trouble with the zoom levels. There was another issue with the FSS where it would cause rendering issues. You may have seen this in some videos. And also there's been some fixes to the codex entries. So a number of fixes there. Unfortunately, no word on some of the more serious issues, such as those preventing people actually getting into the game. Now, you may have heard of some people, specifically on the Xbox, who are unable to log into Elite Dangerous. I do know that Frontier are looking into this. Hopefully a fix for that isn't too far away. Now, if you're also suffering from one of the bugs that prevents you from getting into the game, do please let me know in the comments section. I'd love to hear from you. Frontier have now detailed the entire set of phases for the current interstellar initiative called Bridging the Gap. Now, I'm going to go through these very quickly in this video, but if you don't want to hear these as they will contain spoilers, then you may want to skip the rest of the video. For those of you who are staying around, we'll have a look at Phase 1, which has already been completed. This included the introduction of the faction, the Zende partners, and the introduction as well of a megaship ferry service between Zende and a system in Guardian space. So that's now active, and you can now use the ferry on a weekly basis. The system that the ferry will travel to is Synwave ENH D1196. Now, there's also an outpost there, newly installed, that will allow you to sell Guardian commodities, and they will buy these from you at a greater than usual price. Another installation has been set up in the same system, and another outpost in Rego, I can't pronounce the name there, but Rego XQL C2129. It's the midway point between Zunde and Synwave. Phase 1 also included the introduction of a few unidentified signal sources, a convoy one as well as a salvage one. Now, this brings us on to Phase 2, which begins on the 16th of May, that's this Thursday. And this phase is a community goal, no less, a trade community goal. Sunday partners are after Guardian commodities and materials, so you'll need to go to the various planets and collect these. The community goal will be available at the outpost called the Prospect. Now, you will need a small or medium ship in order to participate in this community goal, because it is at an outpost and not a regular space station, so no anacondas or other large ships here, unfortunately. Successful completion of this community goal will unlock the ability to purchase Guardian modules at the Prospect, although you will need to still previously have unlocked the modules via tech brokers. The community goal will also unlock a tech broker at the same outpost. Phase 3 of the Interstellar Initiative will begin on the 23rd of May, so just 1 week later. This will introduce yet another community goal, this time a conflict zone one. The conflict will be between Zunde partners and Segnin Exchange, who are 2 competing factions over the Guardian sites. The outcome of the community goal will decide upon 2 potential unlocked weapons. One is a multi-cannon, the other is a missile rack. Only one of these will be unlockable depending on which faction wins the community goal. Now, these weapons will come in small and medium size. They will also be fixed weapons. The missiles will be dumbfire and none-seeking. It appears they will have the same stats as existing weapons. However, the difference here is that you're about to synthesize a status effect upon the ammo, thereby causing the weapons to be able to damage alien targets. You can see the cost of the synthesis on the screen right now. This also means that the weapons will be able to damage both human targets and alien targets. Further, you'll be able to stack these with existing AX weapons, meaning that you'll now be able to go beyond the current limit of 4 anti-Xeno weapons. Further, it will be possible to engineer these particular weapons. Whichever faction wins these sets of community goals will ultimately take control of the system, as well as the megaship ferry. Now that pretty much covers the interstellar initiatives as Frontier have detailed at the moment, but I will be back later on with a video having a closer look at these, as well as giving my own thoughts and feelings on the whole setup of the current interstellar initiatives and the associated community goals. That then brings us to the end of this episode of 3305. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys and girls next time.